Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy Ray of Amy Ray Plans. In today's video, I'm here to share with you my completed spreads for the month of May. You may notice I haven't been posting as much on YouTube, simply for the fact that I have a ton of videos I want to film and upload, but my last two Plan With Me's didn't upload. And the video before that I uploaded, the Erin Condren haul, that video took like so long to upload, and it eventually uploaded, but my last two Plan With Me's didn't, and I tried for multiple days. So I'm going to try to keep my videos a little bit shorter, and then also talk to my sister who's really good with technology, and then if worse comes to worse, buy a camera. I really didn't want to buy a camera, but oh, and here's another thing with my planner. So this is the week we're currently on. You see this, like, it isn't even. Like, this side and this side. I seem to always have a problem with my coils. But anyway. Oh, and instead of filming a Plan With Me that's not going to upload, I just filmed this next week off camera with some music. I'm using a Krissy Designs kit. Glitter headers are from Scribble Prints Co. Overlays are from Sticky Committee, which is no longer open. All right, now into this video. This is May, my dashboard. So up here we have stickers from Krissy Designs, Carlea Plans, Chasing Shells, Bubba Bear Studios, Stick With The Plan Co. We have washies from the Coffee Monsters Co., Stick With The Plan Co., Krissy Designs, Bubba Bear Studios. These are Krissy Designs as well. Down here we have Erin Condren, a shop that's no longer open, the Coffee Monsters Co., and Krissy Designs. May monthly. Just getting a sip of my soda. I had Zaxby's, so I have some root beer. Up top is all Erin Condren, as is the sidebar. The washies are Simply Gilded and Grin and Bear It Plans. I really don't like how this monthly came out. I don't know. Let me see about April. Yeah, I like April. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot. And I feel like on some days when I marked 3 in this, I should only mark 2, because I think 3 makes it too messy and too much. But anyway, we have some Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, Krissy Designs, Stick With The Plan Co., the Coffee Monsters Co. Let's see. Bubba Bear Studios. Yeah. And then we have this page where I keep track of the books I read. In May, I read 5 books and 1 graphic novel. Top 10 songs on Spotify. Top 10 artists on Spotify. These highlighters are Erin Condren. These are mild liner. I read 1,840 pages, and my average rating was a 4.5. It was a good reading month. We have Krissy Designs, Stick With The Plan Co., Carlea Plans, Once More With Love, Erin Condren, Chasing Shells. And then we have May 4th through May 10th. This was Mother's Day, so I used an older Mother's Day kit that I love so much. And I'm going to keep buying this till it's no longer available. This is Mimosa from Caress Press. Paired it with a silver foil bundle from Caress Press. We have washi from... Did I press? Okay, yeah. Washi from Simply Gilded. I tend to use the same shops for scripts, so it's a lot of Scribble Prints Co., Carlea Plans, Caress Press, Linear Designs, Magical Sticker Co., Plannahannah, I think that's it. Probably. I don't know. Monday, I had Starbucks. I got Happy Mail. I bought stickers. I watched the Mets. I watched basketball. Tuesday, my cat Pumpkin turned 13 in heaven. I did dishes. I got Happy Mail. I filmed. I spent time with my mom, and I watched basketball. Wednesday, it was Tyler Hines' birthday. I got Happy Mail. I was in pain. I watched Netflix. I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Thursday, I did laundry, I cleaned, I binge watched. I think this was when I was watching Never Have I Ever, which I really liked. I watched the Mets and I watched basketball. Friday, I got Crumble, I got Starbucks, I had takeout, I got Happy Meal, watched Netflix, I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Saturday, I slept in, I planned, I spent time with my mom. I took my mom out to eat this day because the restaurant we were going to is closed on Sundays. I had cat cuddles, I watched basketball. Sunday was Mother's Day. I watched YouTube, the Knicks won in advance to the next round. I had cat cuddles. I watched basketball. I was in pain and I was tired. Grin and Barrett plans. Paper and Milk, which is sadly no longer open. Stick with the Plan Co. Paper and Milk, Krissy Designs. Scribble Prints Co. Sweet Ava's Paper. Once More with Love, Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love, Carlea Plans. Scribble Prints Co. Carlea Plans, Scribble Prints Co. Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Stick with the Plan Co. Krissy Designs, The Coffee Monsters Co. Scribble Prints Co. Bubba Bear Studios, The Coffee Monsters Co. Scribble Prints Co. That's Scribble Prints Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Carlea Plans. Stick with the Plan Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. Carlea Plans. The Coffee Monsters Co. Plana Hannah. Scribble Prints Co. Paper and Milk. Carlea Plans. Krissy Designs. The Coffee Monsters Co. Really love how this spread came out. Then we have the week of May 11th through May 17th. I used this mystery kit from this year, which is Kawaii Grocery. I used it with a mixed metal of hollow and sparkly hollow. The foil is also from Scribble Prints Co. Do a wiggle in advance. Monday, I watched YouTube. I got Happy Meal. I did laundry. I had cat cuddles. I spent time with my mom and I watched TV. Tuesday, it was our 4-year adoption anniversary of getting Mango. I got Crumble. I got Happy Meal. I bought some books. I read. I had cat cuddles. Wednesday, I got Starbucks. I did laundry. I had cat cuddles. I was tired and I watched TV. Thursday, I had my infusion. I had an appointment. I did some binge watching. Not sure what I was watching. It might have been We Were Liars. I know I watched that after Never Have I Ever. I did dishes. I was tired and I had cat cuddles. Friday, I vacuumed. I did some sticker shopping. I had cat cuddles. I spent time with my mom and we watched TV. Saturday, I got Happy Meal. I was tired. We had pizza for dinner. I binge watched some TV. I had a lazy day and I watched the Mets game. Sunday, I planned. I had a lazy day. I watched the Mets game. I was tired and I had cat cuddles. Fox and Cactus, Scribble Prints Co. Oh, that's from the kit. Carlea Plans, Krissy Designs, Paper and Milk, The Coffee Monsters Co. Scribble Prints Co. Paper and Milk, Carlea Plans, Play With Me stickers, which is no longer open, Bubba Bear Studios, The Coffee Monsters Co., Carlea Plans, a piece of my hair, got it, Once More with Love, Carlea Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., Stick with the Plan Co., Planner Pixie Co., The Coffee Monsters Co., Once More with Love, Carlea Plans, both of these, and this. Once More with Love, The Coffee Monsters Co., both of these. Stick with the Plan Co., Carlea Plans, Bubba Bear Studios, Carlea Plans, Grin and Barrett Plans, Scribble Prints Co., and Krissy Designs. Then the next week is the week of May 18th through May 24th. I use this really cute kit from Cafe with Anna called Lucky Strike. I also added in some foil, or the foils from Scribble Prints Co. and the washi I added in is also from Scribble Prints Co. Take a sip of my drink. Monday, I had Starbucks. I went to the grocery store. I FaceTimed my niece, Olivia. I did dishes. I had cat cuddles. I watched the Mets game, and I watched basketball. On Tuesday, I slept in. I meal prepped. I think this was when I made the last time I made the unstuffed peppers. I read, I did laundry, and I watched basketball. Wednesday, I had Starbucks. I read, I watched YouTube. I was in my feelings, and I watched the season finale of Survivor. Thursday, I slept in, I filmed, I watched the Mets game. I bought a New York Knicks shirt and a New York Knicks tank top. I did some sticker shopping. I watched basketball. Friday, I got Happy Meal. I read. We had pizza. I did some binge watching. I watched the Mets game, and I watched basketball. Saturday, I slept in. I got Happy Meal. I planned. I watched the Mets game, and I watched basketball. Sunday, I slept in. I watched movies with my mom. We got takeout. I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Carly plans. Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love. Press. Stick with the Plan Co. That's Stick with the Plan Co. Lily Henry, which is no longer open. Krissy Designs. I used a lot of Krissy Designs this week because this was her shop anniversary. And I used a kit of hers in my Callie Danielle planner. Carly Plans. Grin and Bear It Plans, The Coffee Monsters Co., Bubba Bear Studios, Caress Press, The Coffee Monsters Co., Stick with the Plan Co., Krissy Designs, Scribble Prints Co., Krissy Designs, Scribble Prints Co., The Coffee Monsters Co., Carly Plans, Once More with Love, Grin and Bear It Plans, Krissy Designs, all of these. Once More with Love, Stick with the Plan Co., Carly Plans, both of these, Scribble Prints Co., and the Coffee Monsters Co. And then the last full week was May 25th through May 31st. I used this mystery kit from Scribble Prints Co. I think it was called Analog Life. This was one of my videos that I filmed that the Plan With Me wouldn't upload. The base was just these two things, and yeah, so it was, you just missed the base and these two pre-plans. So Monday was Memorial Day. It was my niece Michaela's birthday. I watched the Mets game. I did laundry, and the Knicks won and advanced to the NBA Finals. Tuesday, I read. I got Happy Meal. I did the dishes. I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Wednesday, I got Starbucks. I went to Target and the grocery store. I had cat cuddles. I watched Netflix, and I was tired. What was I watching on Netflix? Oh, I think I was watching, like, Lifetime movies that were on there. Thursday, I got a haircut. I filmed. I watched movies. I had cat cuddles, and I watched basketball. Friday, I did laundry. I vacuumed. I planned. I watched YouTube, and I spent time with my mom. Saturday, I slept in. I planned. I organized stickers. I watched the Mets game, and I watched basketball. Sunday, I had cat cuddles. I read. I watched baseball. I had a lazy day, and I watched TV. Grin and Bear It Plans. Carly Plans. Krissy Designs. Stick with the Plan Co. Carly Plans. Once More with Love. Carly Plans. Carly Plans, both of these. Scribble Prints Co. Oh, that's from the kit. Caress Press. Stick with the Plan Co. Coffee Monsters Co. Krissy Designs. Planner Pixie Co. I think. I'm not sure. That was in my leftovers. Plan With Me stickers, which is no longer open. Once More with Love, both of these. Grin and Bear It Plans, both of these. Plan With Me stickers. Stick with the Plan Co. Once More with Love, Krissy Designs. Scribble Prints Co., Bubba Bear Studios, and Stick with the Plan Co. So those are all of my spreads for the month of May. Hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. Hopefully I'll be able to get more videos uploaded. Like I said, I had to, but they just wouldn't upload. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.